Hey guys, welcome to the dark, abandoned dream world of Yuri's room, maybe? I'm not sure where I am. This is Comic, and you're watching Tales of Vesperia. I actually did come out here already and use this save space. This is a different day than when I recorded the last episode. But yeah, we took out Alexei, and Sodia freaking et tu brute'd me.
What's wrong?
I can barely hear that. Hey, Estelle, repeat.
Estelle? Repeat?
I got stabbed.
Yuri!
Okay, so like, don't know where I am, but Duke saved me. You probably shouldn't hug somebody who just got stabbed like that.
Yuri! It's really you, right? You're not a ghost or something. Oh good, you have a shadow.
That's how you can tell they're not a
Yeah,
ghost.
I'm living, and yeah, that hurts.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy.
Aw. Well, that's very sweet. What is going
He
on?
just rushed out all of a sudden. I was so surprised.
Proof that Estelle's healing abilities are better than Duke's.
Thanks. I'm fine now.
Is that wound from when you fell from Zaude?
Yeah, when Sodia stabbed me.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess so.
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Sorry to make you worry.
I want to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zaude with Judith. She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins and all.
Okay, just stay away from Poseidon, alright?
That's Rita.
The fish there are dangerous. They should be careful.
Carol and Raven went back to Dongrest. It seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
Oh, they're still like that?
Supposedly it's because of Zaude. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
They really use any excuse to argue.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people are gonna be on guard.
It's troubling Yoder as well. And Flynn is being Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working hard.
They thought they should do what they can, even without you.
Yeah,
So was there like a funeral for me? Was it a good funeral?
Because we knew. We knew you were alive.
So you didn't have a funeral?
Even Flynn took ships out to look for you so many times.
Aw,
I'm so sorry.
they missed me. Wonder how long it's been.
But thanks to you, I'm all fixed up.
You should still rest today. Rita, Carol, they can all wait a little longer to see you.
As you wish.
You're missing an important detail. What did we do to Sodia? Because she stabbed me. I'm not ready to forgive her for that. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out in good time, but I don't know. Is Sodia actually, like, working for True Villain? I don't know.
Estelle, repeat. Sorry to worry you.
We were stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down. But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
Huh. Sounds like everyone had a pretty rough time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with.
You know, I was kind of hoping that I would follow Duke and he would explain some stuff, but I guess that's not the case. I am going to get a chance to talk to Duke in the near future, though, but yeah, I guess maybe we gotta go out and round up my party again. How about Hanks? Is Hanks around here?
Alexei unleashed something terrible. I'm tired of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the Autophagos?
Who knows? A catastrophe. It can't be anything good.
It's a big smoky thing in the sky. It's probably
Guess I
bad.
get to fight a big one this time.
It certainly is. So, you're going after it?
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal life if I don't.
A normal life. For everyone. That's why we fight.
What's so great about normal? My dog is smoking a pipe. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's really you.
Ah, Tom. I mean, Hanks.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere. She must be tired.
What do you mean? Estelle, were you using your power?
She fixed up every wounded person who came back. We're all in her debt.
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Wow, that's like her life force now, too. She's literally giving her life for the people. Man.
Nice to see the lower quarters back to normal.
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky weren't there.
Don't worry. Leave it to brave Vesperia.
There you go again. And just how are you gonna close up that hole in the sky?
First you want me to fix her plumbing, now I gotta
Hey,
repair a
if
big
anyone
hole
can
in
do
the
it,
sky.
Yuri can.
Yeah, he never makes promises he can't keep.
That's far enough.
Now,
Hey
you,
guys.
what do you want?
Come on, we're friends now. Don't act like we're not friends.
I say, take a look at this.
Is it another wanted poster of
A
me?
warrant? For me?
Just Yuri?
Hey, I'm buds with the commandant, alright?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the unlawful.
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
That's a good point.
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
I'm thinking Judith should really have a bounty on her head.
We have a proposal. Return to the knights, and this all goes away.
Huh, interesting.
What?
Sorry, you don't have the right alignment to be a
Someone
knight,
high
Yuri.
up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please. So,
You'd feel better putting the reins on me.
Oh, Flynn totally let them keep the bounty on Yuri's head. He was totally like, yeah, go ahead, keep the bounty.
Hey, Tron!
what? Where?
Works every time.
Wait!
So long, everyone!
Take care.
Just as I thought. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go! Arrest that man!
And the cycle continues like a carousel. Hufflepuff.
This hill's pretty brutal.
I'm a Ravenclaw myself.
Those knights are amazing.
They are tenacious.
Oh,
Huh?
hey, Judith!
Estelle, I just came to get you.
Where's Rita?
Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
Judith doesn't seem particularly surprised that
Then
Yuri's
let's go.
alive.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I really mean it.
Aw.
Wait!
They have a sincere but nonchalant
Again.
relationship.
Just once. Just once I want to take it easy when I leave someplace.
This game is starting to get very, very self-aware of itself. It's been long enough that it can really
Goodbye,
just
knights.
lean into all these characters. LeBlanc's got some nice eyelashes, man. Alright, well that's 4 down, 3 to go.
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah. To think that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
It might be a good thing to have the danger right out in front of us, though. It'll bring together people who'd never get along otherwise.
True. When you can no longer deny the Autophagos exists, all that's left is to face it.
You're right.
Yeah, so there's kind of giant tears in the sky now. That's probably not a good thing. Should probably do something about that, and we will. We will when we're good and ready. But we got to get the band back together, guys. Got to go get Rita. And we got to go check out this stump because the stump's near Ospio. Rita would want us to check that stump. She'd be very disappointed in us if we neglected that stump. Oh no. So, these rocks are in the way. I guess I could walk around it, or I could fly my dragon ship over it. Fantasy world problems. Yeah, let's go in. So I'm thinking we should be heading over to Rita's house. It has been a long time, hasn't it? Since Ospio. Or since we were actually supposed to be in Ospio.
It seems like she's blind to everything but her research right now.
I can't really blame the people here for treating her like such a weirdo.
So, does everybody know that Yuri's alive already?
She looked so happy.
Like, did somebody send
must have
word?
discovered something.
I hope so. Let's go and see.
Alright, let's go and see why Rita's happy. I don't know. Probably crack some kind of formula, some kind of Zaude formula. Into the hut. Rita the hut. What do you got, Rita?
We should be able to calculate the force field stability coefficient. So...
Oh yes, the force field stability coefficient. I remember learning about that in my many
Rita?
physics courses at Lehigh.
We can make a key formula. Efficiency is okay. Making a stable, non-dispersing piece should be...
Hey, Rita!
What? Don't bother me! Huh?
Oh, she didn't make a fireball this time.
Oh,
I guess because she's
it's
in her
you.
own house.
How did you get into... Wait, you're...
Hi.
Hey, I'm alive. Blush.
Where the hell were you?
Friendship
I looked
blush.
all over for you, you know.
Sorry about that.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to argue about that.
That's almost as much as she
I have
blushes
something
about
very
Estelle.
important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
I may have found a way to control the behavior of air.
Really?
Well,
That's great,
just to
Rita.
control the entire behavior
I
of it?
learned lots
Like all of
things
it?
when I investigated Zaude. Like how we might be able to apply the techniques used there.
Wow, so Rita actually finally learned something about air from following us around. After all this time, we finally
However-
didn't inhibit her
That
research.
is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon?
We need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
If only I hadn't given Dane Nomos back.
Did you meet Duke?
Yeah, he saved me. Well, he said it was so he could recover the sword.
That sword's different from the child of the full moon. I doubt it could be a substitute.
But that control formula you used on Estelle, that was to control the power of the child of the full moon, wasn't it?
And didn't that use the sword?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air.
Alright, Estelle, I hope you enjoyed being in painful
But
rage
if we
all the
screw
time,
up,
because that's coming
the air will
back.
get even worse, and the world will fall to the Autophagos. Is that about right?
That's quite a bold plan.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Estelle, believe me. Lend me your power.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my power to help others.
I mean, sure, you're a bomb, but...
Rita, please let me know if there's anything I can do.
So what exactly do we need to do?
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
Great.
I'll go too. I've got all the materials I need in my head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, let's go.
So Rita sends the entire trip just like staring off at a wall, doing calibrations. Oh, glad Yuri's safe, women. It is kind of Yuri and all the ladies, isn't it? And his dog.
Ooh, if he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked.
Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita?
What?
It's good he made it back safe and sound.
Yes, I'm so glad. And just look how happy Rita is.
Are you happy?
Rita, listen. I literally told you, like, minutes after I was conscious again, I ran into Estelle. Like, I told everybody as fast as I could. You probably knew from other people before I was conscious. How long was Yuri unconscious anyway? I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, I gotta restock my materials, and I'll see you at the next location. And we got another one.
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
Yeah, I have faith in them too. Rita's enough of a nerd to figure this out. Heading into Dawngrest. Alright. So, what's been happening with the Union lately? Besides, you know, it is a very pretty catastrophe out tonight. At least it's, you know, not ugly to look at. There's something kind of soothing about looking at our impending demise in the sky. Where would I be if I were Carol and Raven?
Damn it! Why did I have to do it? That was the Dawn's grandson, Harry, right?
I forgot all about Harry.
Yuri!
Carol didn't know about Yuri, did he?
I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying you.
Guys, I was in a
I'm
coma.
back.
Well, aren't
You
tough?
understand, right, Raven?
That's my boy.
We just saw Harry.
You're not my dad, Raven.
Something happened to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't
Yeah,
come
I've
together
noticed.
unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That's it!
Oh,
What's it?
she just had to hear the word core.
Got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia! So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those,
Yeah, Yuri, that's my face too.
Hold on. Forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right?
Oh yeah, I guess
That
so.
was Belius' Apatheia, the Cyanosia.
So,
Rita's
where would that
found
be?
a way to control air.
Really? Cool!
Well, in theory. It's only a
Do you know
theory
what
until you
happened
test
to
it.
CyanoCL after the Dawn died?
Nope, but Harry actually might. Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
Alright, so that leaves everybody Raven. Yeah, it's about time Harry did something useful. Besides, you know, teach Carol a mystic art. That was pretty cool. Still haven't used that mystic art. I still haven't used most of my characters' mystic arts. I should really get on that, do some kind of showcase sometime. I don't like playing as characters besides Yuri. Oh hey, it's Kozakura. How you doing, man? I always forget that Kozakura is part of a guild. Oh, are we doing silent scenes again? Yeah, the Union is falling apart. Because nobody wants to step into the Dawn's place. And the Dawn's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now. I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Dawn was. Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Dawn was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings. Hey, do you have the Dawn's Apatheia? We'd appreciate if you could give it to us. You're gonna have to ask a little nicer than that, Rita. Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita. Yeah, that was a fastball. That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Dawn. It's not quite to outsiders. I don't remember how I did Harry's voice. I don't give a crap about Harry. What? Well, when will they choose a successor? I don't know. Don't ask me. What good are you, Harry, for Pete's sakes? You know, I do blame you for the Dawn's death. That boy's a real piece of work. Who's going to protect the city if the Union isn't? What? That would be our guild. What guild? Oh, hi. What? Oh, are all the guilds gonna argue about it? The Clouds of Dawn, who are they? The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind. I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken at the Union's hostile act against the Empire. In that case, who would defend our honor in the battlefield? And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing. So why don't you boys in Altosk throw your hats into the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are. This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end. But don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke. Go ahead, I'll fight you. I'll fight all of you. It's alright to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends and they'll respond in kind. That's the last thing that the Don said to me. Carol. Carol. What? Who's this kid? This kid is Captain Carol. He just saved the world partially. I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me. I can do anything. They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union? The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There's always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader. The Don told you that from now on. The Don told you that from now on you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you? Aw, they're all so disappointed in themselves. Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer. Guys, we have to go save the world. You can figure out your own crap. Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Harry. Harry Scarface, White Horse. What about the Apatheia? If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan. Another plan? This was a good plan, Yuri. You can't just throw this out. Let's go kill another Antilocheia and take their Apatheia, maybe. Here. Oh, see, you had it all along, you asshole. Are you giving this to us? No, this is going to be stolen. Get a move on before the others realize it's gone. To what do we owe the generosity? I don't know. Maybe it's just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that. Congratulations, Carol. You annoyed everyone into submission. Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all. So, now that we've gotten the Apatheia, what's next? Next up, we're going to Zofir Rift? Do I know where that is? I'm going to use the inactivated air crane that's there. The Rift? We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here? You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go. I don't know, I think I would rather have the world destroyed. And Raven rejoined the party. That's everybody.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
Yeah. So I have a couple of things, actually a lot of things, that... Well, let me put it this way, guys. A big event happened, and what do I do after big events? I side quest. It looks like the next episode is going to be me working on side quests a little bit, but I have a little bit of time here. Why don't I get started on that in this episode? Huh? Sound good? Yeah. Follow me. Hey guys, we're here in Cap Lenore. Let's watch a scene.
The Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
Great. So I think I've done 50% of the monster manual, which means it's Nan. It's Nan! Nan! Carol. After what happened at Mount Temza, are you okay? I mean, we kind of left you for dead, so... I'm okay enough that I don't need your pity, Carol. I just let my guard down is all. Yeah, I guess. Do you want something? The monster book that I got from you has been helping us out a lot, Nan. Look at all the monsters we put in it so far. I see. But why are you reporting all this to me? You never know when we'll end up face to face, competing to catch the same mark. Stop talking to me like you're my best friend. Nan? Aw. Man, Man, Nan, why you gotta be like that? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. Okay. Love hurts. Love aches. Love something. Hey, look, another thing.
Doesn't all that fighting ever make you tired, Yuri?
Nah, I've got you here to heal me if I get hurt after all.
But getting hurt and getting tired are different. Don't you ever run out of energy?
I'd say swinging my sword gives me more energy rather than taking it away.
You're like an over-energetic kid who runs around until he passes out.
Of course, I've got more energy than a kid, so I can make that much more mischief.
Ah, youth. I'm out of breath with just one swing. I wish I could go back to my younger days.
Talk about pathetic.
Don't worry. Won't be long before you're in the same boat as me, kid.
I don't think that's too funny, old man.
Well, until then, you can just sit and suffer in admiration of my youthful energy.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone suffering in admiration.
You know, Yuri's really good at taking insults on the cheek. He can dish it out, but he can take it too. Man, we're back in Zaphius, but we were just in Zaphius. Well, we gotta go to the nobles' quarters, so bear with me here. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time in Zaphius lately. Wonder if people are talking about the big disaster in the skies. The path we're on will be destroyed. It's too late. There's no other way. Yeah. Yep, it's too late. Give up, buddy. Why won't my brother come back? No one's left to oppose the marriage. Lune's been waiting for him this entire time. I have to do something, so that the three of us can be happy again. I can't rely on anyone else anymore. I have to help him. Does something seem odd about Shell to you? Yeah, his voice is kind of weird, but that's kind of my fault. Hey, Shell. Oh, hello. Do you need something? Well, it's about your brother. Yeah, we ran into him back in Montauk a while ago. Oh, don't worry about that anymore. I'm sorry I asked such an odd favor of you. Please, forget I ever said anything about it. But what about Clay? I've been thinking about it, and I've decided that I can't entrust this sort of thing to anyone else. This is something that I have to do myself, so please, don't let it trouble you. Now, if you'll excuse me. So is he going to... I don't know, maybe he's in love with Lune. Maybe that's it, and he was hoping his brother would come back to oppose the marriage. He said he'd handle it himself. You think he's got some idea where his brother might be? Hard to say. It still bothers me a bit. But if he says he doesn't want our help, I guess that's the way it is. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. What, the situation, or were you eating day-old gummy bears? Who am I kidding? Any kind of gummy bears taste good. Freaking love gummy bears. Haribo, the best. Oh hey, I was heading to my next destination, but that's LeBlanc. What's going on, LeBlanc? Captain Schwan! Nah, you got me mixed up with somebody else. I apologize. You are Sir Raven. Not Raven. Raven. Plain and simple. There he goes again with that Sir Raven, plain and simple. I thought it was Sir Just Raven. What's the former elite officer of Schwan Brigade doing loitering around a place like this? Ah, well, you see, that is... Concise reporting, LeBlanc. Yes, sir. I was agonizing over the future of the Schwan Brigade, sir. I believe that we should go help and fill the ranks of the Flynn Brigade, but other lieutenants claim that we should remain in the capital. With the officers paralyzed with hesitation about our next step, our subordinates are losing their faith over us and leaders. I am so ashamed. How can I ever face Captain Schwan like this? And yet, what if he happened to be standing right in front of you? I am so sorry! Rita, Raven? Well, I can't just turn a blind eye to the brigade. It was Schwan who led him into all this. Are you going to gather the members of the Schwan Brigade together and lead them yourself? Was the Schwan Brigade only 4 people? Was it really just Schwan, LeBlanc, Bacchus, and Adacor? Like, I don't know, I just kind of thought a brigade would be bigger than that. LeBlanc, is that what you want me to do? Sir, no sir. I do not want to cause trouble for you, Sir Raven. So then, who's going to decide where the brigade will go? Sir, that would be me, sir. I will probably bear the weight of the responsibility and guidance of my brigade. If you've made your decision, then act on that decision. And I'm willing to bet that Schwann would think it's important to support the Flynn Brigade in addition to guarding the capital. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I like how LeBlanc runs. Sounds like you gave him some good advice. Nah, Raven just gave him a little push. LeBlanc already knew what he wanted to do. The first time I heard you were actually Captain Schwann, I didn't believe it. But you're just like the rumors said. Just like the rumors said. But not just like you thought Captain Schwann would be? No, that is... I mean... It was the same when Harry and the guild members asked for your help. You really watch out for others, don't you, old man? Nah, I listened to what LeBlanc had to say. That's all I did. Oh, is somebody embarrassed? Judith, baby, cut old Raven some slack, would ya? You helping people without pampering them. That's tough. I wonder if I'll ever be like you, Raven. Putting old Raven up on a pedestal won't get you anywhere in life, kid. Lots of people respect and admire Captain Schwann, so I don't think you really have to deny everything about him. I can't argue with such a pretty girl. And there's Raven's pride again. I was wondering where it had gone. Well, that was a nice scene. I think that's a pretty good place to end it. Next time, more side quests. This has been Tales of Vesperia. I'm the Comic Foil, and what do we got in next time? Some Capitorum, some meeting up with Drake, all kinds of fun stuff. Maybe not plot fun stuff, but fun stuff.